Yo, what's going on? It is breaking down the tape. It is Hector. I said what I said. You already know.
Zach.
It's only Smurf today. It's not any fancy words. He didn't come up with anything.
I'm keeping it OG. I'm keeping it with the original nickname from high school. So
and then we got
OG recently.
We got the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy Pibbles.
Jimmy Pibbles, baby.
James from BOTA. He was a figment of our imagination for a while.
Oh my God, it's not good.
That is not much better, is it?
No.
He's been mixing seltzers and whiskey.
I think it's the carbonation that makes it bad.
Yeah, you know what I don't want is carbonated whiskey.
James,
I thought it was just a cherry limeade, but fuck me, I guess. All right.
Let people know outside of your just abhorrent drink mixes tonight where to find you guys, what BOTA's about.
Yeah, you can find us everywhere at BOTA Sports. What are we about? Fuck. Degenerate Sports Center. That's what we advertise ourselves as. Yeah, I mean, we have play of the day, we do takes, we do all of it. We're on Sports Me, BOTA Sports. It's there. You'll find me everywhere. You'll find all of us, but a lot of me.
For those that don't know, they do know. Well, the fans do know how much that me and Zach hate Boston. James is like the anomaly. He's the one guy that I'm like, I actually like this Boston fan.
Yeah, I don't like is a strong word for what I feel
towards you. I would like to cordially invite you to suck my dick.
Excuse me, sir. This is rated PG-13. You get one of those.
I already spent my one. Are you kidding me? We got so much more show to go.
I know.
And you blew your load in the first 10 seconds. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that sounds about right when you put it that way. That sounds about far.
Oh, shit.
Man,
I almost put, by the way, before we get into actually sports, I almost put in the description, James in parentheses, New York bridges are better than Boston bridges and parentheses from BOTA. But then I was like, nah, he's not going to see it like on show, so it's not going to be as funny. I'm going to know, and that's going to be worth it. But
it's all right. We got it. We're there. We're there.
It's all right.
One bridge.
Jimmy Pibble got a couple of bankrupt hotels to worry about.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That was the weirdest persona I've ever put on. And I did a whole show wearing a Rey Mysterio mask, bro.
I heard that being alluded to. And Zach was saying he who should not be named. So you really do not like that drink. The look on your face every time you take a sip of that is tough, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I do that with a lot of alcohol. Like I really enjoy drinking, but I just can't drink. I'm such a pussy. So like it could be whatever, and I'll be like, I love it.
Give me more.
Although this fucking sucks. So
yeah,
this is the other side of that.
Yeah, something about carbonated whiskey just it's really not putting it together for me.
No.
Nah, it's not making my stomach feel great. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's tossing up something.
You're gonna shit alcohol later.
You're gonna go out the same way it came in. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the episode today. We are just on one hell of a path.
Oh boy. Let's see where this ends up.
Oh boy. God thank you, I'm sober tonight.
The fans heard of the Hoove Tube Tribunal Fantasy League, and the draft is tomorrow. This is another member. We had Quentin A on the other week, I should say. This is another member of the league.
James, where do you draft?
3, 2?
Jesus Christ, we're doing great, guys.
What are those 2 spots? I don't know.
3.
No, you can't be
find out together tomorrow.
It's 3. It's you, Quentin A, and then James.
Got you. Yeah, it's somewhere in my fucking who sent that message
I'm
earlier.
at 7.
Yo,
okay.
Can I bring something up real quick about the group chat on Instagram? Is there
Sure.
like a group chat with all of us going? I've never, and Jay, I know I've like interacted with Jay the Plug a few times. I've never felt more anger in that message from last night when like it was just like a whole list of BS about like whatever was happening on Sports Me, and then Jay the Plug like, what time are we drafting? Like, stop texting me. Stop messaging me, guys.
It's so hard to keep focus of all the messages. I'll wake up and it's like 12 messages and I'm like reading through all of them and it just keeps coming in. I'm like, they're on 8 different topics.
But I'm not going to lie. I feel that from Jay the Plug on like an emotional level, because although I like 90% of the people that are in that group chat, I'm like, guys, I'm in 3 different group chats. 3 different fantasy leagues. I've got a kid on the way. I've got a foster kid at home, and I've got a full-time fucking job. Can we just stick to the goddamn basics? Like,
yeah, no, I get it. I don't blame Jay in the slightest. I can just feel the anger through his text.
Yeah, he came through a little hot. He was like, "All right, shut the fuck up now." Okay, thank you, bye.
And it's only like 1 or 2 people. It's like Ghost and Hoove constantly like talking.
And then I have to say, Drunken Monkey doesn't say much, but he sends those little video clips that have me fucking pissing myself, bro.
Yo, every fucking time. Drunken Monkey's hilarious.
You got to give him credit for that.
There was a oh shit, what's up?
What's up, Sam?
There was a whole chain of like sports me things from, I think, like last night where he's watching the Phillies game. And he's like, oh, fuck, in like the middle of his take. It's so great.
See, I was too drunk. I have the sins of my past sitting next to me. But I wanted to make a take so bad about how about them Phillies. You know, I thought they swept the Yankees before, so it should be easy. And then I stayed up flirting with fucking Colbs until 2 a.m. and it's
all right. I threw up the take of the Phillies game, and then I responded this morning, and you know, Ghost has to come into the rescue.
Well, Mike is in the chat, and Mike feels a certain way, man.
Screw them. Holy shit.
Mike feels a certain way.
What up, drop the mic?
Woo!
He definitely dropped the mic there.
Yo, he slammed the mic. He straight up demolished that thing.
Fuck that dude.
Anywho, so James, you're the new guy. Do you want to start a topic?
Yeah. Where do we start with fuck Texas?
Fuck, easy place. Cowboys.
Cowboys. 1, 2, horns down. 3, running to the SEC with Oklahoma.
You can't do that no more. You get fined or something for doing the horns down.
Bro, I'd like to see them try to find my broke ass. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's like
until they find out you secretly Jimmy Pibbles. You know,
until they find out I'm the $10 air Jimmy Pibbles.
Down no more.
Seriously though, that has got to be the softest for the people who haven't paid attention. The Big 12 has put out not officially, but I guess a member of high ranking in the Big 12 was like, oh, well, if we see any of the horns down, you know, against Texas, then you're probably going to see a significant penalty. Wait, what? You can't.
Okay.
What?
It's so dumb, and it's just because all of the Big 12 adapted it as like a fuck you to Texas,
right? Well,
because they were so good for so long, they were the Big 12,
right. But I don't understand. I don't understand how we're supposed to be molding young men and women to enter society at a certain level, but this is gonna
do it.
I understand why some people are so sensitive.
Because if you're not from that hometown, says Mike,
then you're a bandwagon horse.
Mike is going.
Mike's on heated right now. I love it.
Mike is on one tonight. You love to see it. What's up, Hoove?
Oh, Jesus Christ! My life just got way tougher with Hoove in the chat.
we gotta get you and Hoove on here one live at the same time, and I'm not gonna even say anything. I'll just sit the fuck back and just let that go.
I honest to God don't know if I could keep up with Hoove. That kid's so fast.
Hoove's on your ass all the time, though. It's so hard to like maintain conversation here when I can see all the bullshit.
I've told him this. He is unbelievably talented as like just a personality. It's insane. It is insane how like star ready this kid is.
Yeah, he's on it too, man. He don't miss a beat. He ain't slow. If you gotta keep it going, man.
He keeps you on your toes, honestly.
Ain't that the fucking truth, man? Mike, you're right, man.
Yeah,
Who's
you're
the
right.
one who keep up? But anyway, as far as we'll stay with the
Who got to stay off that crack cocaine? He
right,
wild.
right as he says he loves us, Hector's like, yeah, don't do drugs, kids. But with Texas, you know, you kind of said it about them leaving the Big 12 for the SEC. If they think the Big 12 is savage for going horns down, the SEC is gonna fucking eat them alive. Like, how do you think you're gonna go against Bama? You know what I mean, and not be able to throw up horns down?
My thing is, if you know, players now, like especially during rivalries and shit like that. You know, like we seen it with Baker Mayfield. He went and slammed the flag down in the middle of the, you know, all types of shit. Like, how are you gonna get mad for, you know, you get shitted on goes down? Like, come on.
See, but that's the thing I don't get that college football cracks down on so heavily. Like, we used to call the NFL, you know, the no fun league, and still kind of is, but Goodell's loosened those reins a little bit. These college kids are not allowed to do anything. They score a touchdown on the biggest stage of their lives, or whatever it may fucking be. I don't care if they scored 2,000 touchdowns before that. They go and score a touchdown on their school turf in front of all of their fans and friends, and they can't throw up a little bit of a celebration. Like, get the fuck over yourselves.
No,
my God, I don't even work in sports. I work in
you hand the ball over to the ref,
bro. You should see me when I make a fucking sale. Like, it doesn't matter. When I do my job, hand to God, you can ask my office manager. I'm like, yes, I am the greatest of all motherfucking time. That's why you fucking pay me. And it's like, okay, great, you did your job. Can you move on now? So, like, can you imagine scoring a touchdown?
I don't get to do that as a bartender. It's just like, yeah, I did it. It's like, all right, next in line. Yeah, come on.
I made the drink down. Yeah.
I made this Julian whiskey. Yeah.
Here's your Coors Light. All I did was twist.
Right? Those would be dope-ass celebrations, though, after a Coors Light. I promise you that. But yes, Hoove, that was actually my nickname in high school. Fun fact. Spelled that way, too. PH, no Fs. But
mom was toothless.
What?
I have a fake tooth, if we're going to get into that.
You brought it up, so let's...
Yeah, I know. Fair. I mean, I set myself up for it, but... Yeah.
Well, now we have to.
Fake tooth. I can't remove it. It's in there.
Did you like go to a Yankee game and a Yankees fan like, do you want or
no? I've only been to Yankee Stadium once, and it was the new Yankee Stadium, which was disappointing for me. But no, I don't even have a good story, dude. I was just born without another tooth on that side. It's bullshit.
It's not nearly as good as we thought.
No, it's
I thought I was gonna get like a Rey Mysterio or Jimmy Pibbles kind of,
I got drunk off of whiskey and seltzer and banged my face in the door.
You want a James fact that ties into Raymond Mysterious? We'll talk about this real quick. I at one point was convinced, I was like, I'm gonna follow my childhood dream. Like, I'm gonna be the next Edge, and I tried to do like WWE. 3 months I made it, landed on my head, had such a bad concussion. I remember the guy like telling me, he's like, hey, you all right? I'm like, I think I'm fine. And then I was like in my driveway. And I was like, all right, I'm never going back there.
Oh God.
Dude, it was like an acting class mixed with like the biggest workout you've ever done, mixed with just like throwing yourself around like stuntman school. It was crazy.
Now, was that for the actual WWE? Was this for like an offshoot? Like,
No, it was like an actual academy. Like, it's where Sasha Banks went. That was like their claim to fame.
Okay.
Oh. She's from like around me, like 20 minutes north.
Right. I remember seeing what All in the Family or whatever that movie's called. All right, In the Family.
Is that the one about Paige or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were referring to, but apparently wrong.
Doesn't end in
Hey, the old, for those who have not seen the old Yankee Stadium, responding to Mike, like, it was good. It was fun. But the new Yankee Stadium is also very nice and kind of resembles it in many ways.
Dude, so the one Yankee Stadium, like I said, one time I've been, like, the person I was with had a little extra jangle, so we sat like in the bowl. Do you guys have waiters in your stadium? What the fuck
Depending
is
on where
that?
you sit. Depending on where you sit. Like if you're in the like money area, yeah. If you're in where me and Zach sit, no.
Here's my thing, and I think we're gonna tie into this together. If you're going to a baseball game, sit in the bleachers. Always sit in the bleachers.
Down.
That is where the experience is. Doesn't matter what stadium it is, bleachers.
Dude, I would always buy bleacher seats and then make my way to wherever I was really trying to see the game from.
Yeah, shuffle down.
See, I think any experience, and you're 100% right, any experience at any sort of sporting event has to be with the proverbial bleacher creatures, right? Like if you come to the Jets game on December 5th, we're up in the nosebleeds. We are the tallest people in the stadium because that is where the party is. Like down where the rich people are, they don't give a shit. They're on their phones. Fuck that shit. You got to party up in the stands, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's the best. Any stadium. And like you said, if you're sitting in the bowl, you're just hanging out with people who have way too much money, don't know what to do with it, don't care about the game, don't give a shit about the team on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Bleacher creatures for life.
Yeah, the bleachers are,
gang.
It's one thing to sit in the nosebleeds, but to sit in the bleachers with those type of people, like there it gets rowdy.
Dude, Mike is just trying to make all these big statements right now. He's like talking about the economic status of people. He's talking about like fuck Texas, fuck cowards.
Just because we got a Boston fan on, I just want to say, Yankees are winning.
Are they?
Yankees are winning. What do we have? It's a 4-game series, right? Because it's tonight.
It's a 4-game series right now. I think they're in the 4th, and we're up 1-0.
Which is surprising because I even thought it was going to be an offensive battle. I thought it was just going to be like dingers all day.
Well, I don't understand. I don't know this pitcher. It was like a late plug-in for Boston. Hop, whoop.
I don't even know, dude.
Yeah, bro. They just threw this guy in, and I'm like, who the hell is this dude?
You baseball fans are doing fucking great right now.
Yeah, we're crushing it.
Yeah.
I knew like 3 people in our minor league system, and now they're all 2 out of the 3 are in the majors. So nailed it.
If we can get a picture of you sitting on Jordan Love's lap, I will. I'll pay pretty heavily for that.
Nah, fuck that. No, fuck that. I want to see him with Giannis and those 50 chicken minis and the trophies. That's what I want to see, pictured like that.
So what's I'm an awful person, by the way. Going back to baseball, and I have ADD. I didn't actually up on Chris Boston having the worst day. I think you agreed with me.
I honestly didn't hear a single thing you said.
What the hell
broke up. Okay, dude, I thought it was just me. I was
me and James were just like, what the hell is going on here?
Dude, I was looking at you. I'm like, is he lagging? Am I the only one that's like?
I was waiting for it to end to know if you heard what he said because I couldn't.
I agreed with him and probably something about Chris Sale. I don't know.
No, I was talking about the Boston having the worst stadium in the MLB, and you agreed with me.
All right.
Touch base on that.
Let me get a couple things out because one of these points I have goes way back. I don't know why I had to take the time to read that. I'm sorry, Chance. It took way too long for me to be like, wait a minute, hold on.
That whiskey and Truly is just making
Truly is hitting real hard. This is number like 3. I'm like, I don't know how many shots deep. Anyway, Fenway Park on its own is such a phenomenal baseball experience. It is fun, bleacher creatures, like the area around it's sick, baseball tavern, it's awesome. Once you go inside, the seats, like I said, were made for like 2-foot tall people. I am 6'3". I'm not like a big dude, like width wise, and I have to like crunch to sit down. I basically end up sitting like knees up. Oh God, I almost tipped over my whole desk like this.
I did not expect James to say he was 6'3".
Everything about James in person is jarring right now. I did not.
You only see me in 30-second spurts, baby.
I was like, we can see Jonah and be like, all right, he's tall. We don't look at you and like, all right, he's tall.
Right. And then you come out here, you're 6'3", you're tatted up. I'm like, okay, this This is a jarring experience for me because this is not how I expected you
won
to be.
football.
I shook hands with Tom Brady once.
No, I didn't shake. He said hi to me.
No, he
and I was
shook
like,
his
"Oh my
dick
God."
in the urinal.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Who was it? Julian Edelman who busted your balls when you worked
Busted
for?
my balls hard. That
Yeah,
and
over
I don't know if you
AIDS.
know him, but Nate Ebner put waffle batter into like an off waffle maker and just didn't understand why it wasn't cooking.
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird moments, but like the like working as a Patriot employee, but like the dumbest, and I tell people this is the most I've interacted with a player, was like Jimmy Garoppolo heard somebody talking about how my name was similar to his because I'm James Popolo, Jimmy Garoppolo, and he was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool," and then walked away. And I was like, "Cool, thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
You want to hang out? Be my friend."
Mike is coming for your neck now. He said, "What's jarring is that damn jersey you're wearing." How are you a Cleveland fan in Massachusetts?
Oh, dude, I hate myself. If we want to start with that point,
We're Jets fans.
I
We
got
get it.
into this on Sports Me actually a little bit. So I grew up obviously New England fan.
I'll put my money on BOTA. I'll put my money on James.
See,
Dog, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like Sam's mustache made me not want to touch him.
Sam's
I think I
mustache
just
is
stepped
gonna
out of the
win
ring
that
and be like, "Yeah,
alone.
Sam, you win." Hoove, I feel like you fight dirty. I feel like you're bringing out like the sledgehammer.
Hey, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. Suck my balls, Mr. Garrison.
So, where was I? So, grew up a New England fan. Obviously, like I said, just like sat in front of the TV, and it's like you're gonna like Troy Brown and Ty Law and Tom Brady. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I fell in love with college football. College football still by far and away my favorite. Like I will take college over the NFL. And end up loving college, hating the pros. And I was like, this sucks. Like, why am I going to watch football on Sundays? Because the Patriots were fucking boring to watch, if we're going to be totally blunt about it. It was like, oh, Tom Brady can throw like 5 yards at a time. Sick. That's not a new thing. He's been doing that in his entire fucking career.
I can't believe he threw the ball to Rob Gronkowski. Oh my God.
He had dudes his entire career that were like yak machines. That's really it. Like, prove me wrong. But
yeah, no, I agree with you.
Minus Brandon LaFell, but that's a whole other thing.
And Randy Moss, because Randy
Moss. Okay, yeah, but Randy Moss is an enigma in his own.
Yeah.
So anyway, I ended up like, screw it, whatever. Like I said, loved college football. Saw all these players going to the Browns. Was like, I kind of like Johnny Manziel. I think he's going to be something. Watched him that year. It's like, I fucking hate this. Like, it sucks. But I don't know what's going to happen. Like, it wasn't like the Patriots were always going to win. It was like the Browns were entertaining and like they were battling every game. And so then,
Johnny Manziel made you a Browns fan?
Yeah.
That is the first time.
That's not the worst thing Johnny Manziel's given someone. But
wow.
I half committed. Like, I was like, oh, I kind of like the Browns, and God forbid I half like a team on Sports Me. But I was like, I kind of like the Browns. And then 2017, whatever the 0-16 year was, I like fully committed and was trying to like justify wins for an 0-16. Like, no, this game's going to happen because like this guy's out and this guy's out. And I like fell in love with football trying to justify that. Became a Browns fan, was a huge Baker Mayfield fan. He ended up going to the Browns. And I was like, all right, like we're all in. Cards on the table. We're good. I was like, 0-16 year was the first year. Deshaun Kaiser's a bum. Keep it moving.
Hey,
Baker Mayfield.
You leave my Notre Dame quarterbacks alone. How dare you?
Notre Dame's a bag of shit. I hate Notre Dame.
You're a bag of shit, and we hate
also true. But I like from that point on just committed and just like fell in love with this like beat up like uprising team. It was sick. It was awesome, dude. Go Browns.
So basically, you're into masochism. And you just like hurting yourself.
Yeah. From the Jets fan.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're Jets fans. We get it, bro. I understand.
At least we got a title.
See,
fact.
Yeah, fair enough. See, my thing is I didn't have a choice. My mother was held by Joe Namath as a baby. So I just kind of it's been terrible. But speaking of the Jets, this is the right take. Robert Saleh, hands down, was one of the best coaching hires of the offseason.
I actually wanted Robert Saleh to come to the Browns hard when they were pursuing, but I was very happy with Kevin Stefanski.
I would be too, man. Kevin Stefanski definitely showed a lot with that team.
Oh my God, yeah.
And my thing is how is Saleh
with the Notre Dame quarterback hate, guys? Makes me uncomfortable. Thank you. Goodbye.
My thing
Brady
is
Quinn, another dude I fully believed in, but had too big of fucking shoulders to throw the ball.
He was a shitty Tebow. And that's a fact.
Did you call him a shitbird Tebow?
Stop. I said Brady Quinn is a shittier Tebow.
Yeah. I can swipe right on that. I can swipe right on that for sure.
That makes me incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, live with it. That's what you get as a Notre Dame fan.
But back to the Jets thing with Saleh, my thing is how he's going to overcome this whole coaching passing now. Like, this guy, Greg Knapp, came in to guru pretty much Zach Wilson. He coached Peyton and a bunch of other guys, Steve Young, and now this guy barely got to work with him. Now they got to bring in a whole new coach.
So, interesting question to that is, do you think the Knapp news will have a big hit on the team? And absolutely
100%.
Yes. Now, whether it drives them to do better, in his honor, whether it falls apart, like I think Hector might have been insinuating, crumbles what could have been in the passing game, that I think is too early to tell. But I definitely think it's going to have an impact no matter what. I mean, he was a member of a high and involved member of the team. It's not like anyone dying is going to affect the team, obviously. But, this isn't somebody that, it's the second string. No matter how I end that, it's going to sound fucking terrible. So I'm just going to go ahead and shut up while I'm ahead. But, yes, I think that it will definitely impact the team.
Side note, we're trying peach now.
That'll make it better. Worse. That's gonna taste exactly like Stillhouse. Have you ever had Stillhouse?
My first drink underage was SoCo, so close, but no.
Stillhouse comes in a fucking paint thinner can, and it tastes exactly like you would expect.
Oh, that's the shit G-Eazy was promoting, right?
I swear to God, if he was, I just lost all respect for G-Eazy.
100%. I can almost guarantee the G's was promoting Stillhouse.
Never listen to G-Eazy again, ever.
I mean, I wouldn't make a steady habit of it normally.
Jets real quick. Training camp is about to start. Mind you, they've signed every rookie they drafted this year except Zach Wilson. The last signing they just did was Elijah Moore for 4 years, $8.94 million.
I like a lot of what you guys have done with the receiving core. I like a lot of what you guys have done with defense. I'm still not sold on Zach Wilson. I will never be sold on Zach Wilson.
Yeah. I don't know.
Zach on Zach. I've heard. Can you have that as a segment, by the way? Can you just make Zach on Zach and just weekly reviews of Zach Wilson?
Yeah, I will definitely.
You leave it as Zach, even if he does, he can go out and be immaculate. Perfect game, 22 for 22. He throws for 500 yards, 4 TDs, no picks. Runs for another 2, and Zach would be like, he played
I don't know. It was a pretty risky throw there in the third quarter. Like, whatever.
So, couldn't be on the field.
I hate quarterbacks. Secondly, I loved Baker too, and I threw a fucking temper tantrum when the Browns pulled some shady fucking shit and stole them from the Jets. Okay,
it wasn't shady. We had the first pick.
It was shady because you guys said you wanted Darnold. God damn it.
We did. I hated going into that draft thinking we were going to get Sam Darnold. By the way,
I loved thinking that you were
that gambling son of a bitch.
Oh my God. But no, I'm not. I agree with you. I'm unsold on Zach Wilson, and I will happily do a Zach on Zach segment where I absolutely rip Zach Wilson to shreds. But Dive Bar Sports in the house. Jets blow. You'll have no disagreements from anybody here. From the two Jets fans, we're just gonna, we know.
You shit on the Jets more than you know. So, no offense to that.
I feel like no one is harder on Jets than Jets fans.
Oh my! Well, that's why it's hysterical. You try and talk football.
We still try to manage why we're fans. We're trying to cling on to anything to keep us still fans.
Mm-hmm. And you talk about any other team, like, huh, well, they're better than the Jets. That's your standard. That's your grand comeback. Is they're better than the Jets?
No, that used to be us.
Awesome.
I feel for you.
You guys broke your winless streak against us. You didn't win, but you tied, and it was still worse.
Yeah, that's worse. I'd rather just lose.
For real.
So that night, by the way, I met like my long-term girlfriend over there, Megan, who's like playing Rocket League behind me. And I was trying so hard. I remember that night, like in my mind, because the Red Sox and Yankees were also playing for like a first place spot in the East. It was our first date. Most importantly, I definitely put that in first. Now I'm going to be in shit later. And the Browns were potentially getting like their first win. And I was trying not to watch any TV that was in this bar. I was like, I got to focus on what's in front of me.
Did that work? The real question is, did it work? Did you focus on
I moved her 1,100 miles from Florida to Massachusetts, so nailed it.
Woo! Got him.
Until tonight when he put her second.
Mike, Sam Darnold might not have been the only problem, but he was a problem, hands down.
Gase was the problem.
Yeah, Adam Gase was 100% the problem. He failed at developing Sam Darnold, who had a lot of talent, a lot of great positives, but was a gambler, didn't build off of like what he could do well, and now he's in Carolina. Hopefully he can revitalize his career with Joe Brady.
Am I the only one who's like having a fucking seizure over here?
Did I lag out that time?
Both of you did. Did I lag on you guys?
No, it's only him. You were fine to me, James. Don't worry.
Yeah, all right. I was fine to me too, dude. Fuck you, Zach.
I'm like 2 feet from my wireless router. What the fuck?
Plug it in.
Sam Darnold would win more playoff games. Ooh, no.
Is this because of the fucking sports me battle? Let me live.
I'm not 100% against this. Because I said it. Sam Darnold, people are they're gonna witness something crazy. Sam Darnold on the Panthers. They're gonna
see 10 interceptions in one game
for him offensively.
All right.
They're going to see the most interceptions thrown in a season.
I said what I said. I said that the Panthers were probably going to win 10 to 12 games this year. They wanted the playoffs. Sam Darnold.
I have a hard time buying that with the Saints and Bucks in the same division, but
yeah, I guess we forget that the Bucks just won the Super Bowl, signed all of their starters again. That's not a thing that
you don't need to win the division to make the playoffs.
Okay, but there's a lot of
3 AFC North teams made it last year. Oh my god!
NFC NFC West make it this year.
Shut up, Choppy McChopper.
Am I fucking up again? I'm leaving my own stream. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm taking my shit and going
home when you're gone, dude. Shut up.
I'm just gonna end it. Fuck you guys. And put you on one time, goddammit. How are you wearing the Browns jersey and I'm getting picked on? This is some serious
I don't know. This
bullshit.
is my unlucky jersey too. I wore this like what was it, 2 years ago?
That was
like up and down years. I was every time and they lost. Whenever I didn't wear it, they won. So I'm way too drunk to read that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm telling you, Carol. I said what I said, and I've said it probably like 4 times already in different episodes. Sam Darnold is going to be a top 10 fantasy QB and a top 15 QB in the league.
I just can't get behind that.
I don't know if I could buy that. I think we'll get some good years in the Panthers organization. I don't know if I'm willing to buy him as a top 15 quarterback.
C-Mac, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. He has so many weapons to just drop it off, and he doesn't have to do a damn thing.
My guy, Shi Smith, dude, who's buried. He's borderline cut already. College football, it's great. I don't believe in USC quarterbacks. That's the hardest thing about college football is I do not believe in USC quarterbacks. And I have such a hard time with that. I'm doing the same thing with Justin Fields and Ohio State quarterbacks right now. But like Keaton Slovis, who's about to step out of USC, I love, but I don't trust him in the NFL. And I hate that for me.
No, yeah, I don't trust USC quarterbacks. That's why I threw a temper tantrum with Sam Darnold. I don't, for the life of me, I don't.
You know what's crazy is you guys could have had Josh Allen.
You know what's crazy is
we could have had Josh Allen. We could have had Patty Mahomes. We could have had Deshaun Watson. We could have had.
I don't know if you want Deshaun Watson at this point.
All right, sir. Innocent until proven guilty, sir.
We haven't heard a lot of talent out there. The Jets could have or potentially had them, and they blew it.
Yes.
That's the hardest thing, dude. You're in like the Browns territory where you're just going to be around like good quarterbacks for a long time.
So me and Zach already know this, and we've been over this. When it comes to the draft, the Jets are great. You know, getting some decent receivers. You know, they picked Keyshawn Johnson #1 year. Great getting defensive players. They don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to picking the QB.
It's tough. You guys have had such a good defensive draft too.
Giants fan, and Kevin's a Giants fan.
Yeah, well, that means he doesn't know anything about quarterback play. That's all that means.
Danny Dimes is ass.
Danny Dimes is ass.
I made a trade for Darius Slayton thinking they were going Justin Fields, and I lost that gamble.
Yeah,
fucking Kadarius Toney. Fuck you.
James is personal about this shit. That whiskey and Truly's got him mad over these trades.
I will say, dude, the whiskey Truly and the peach Truly and whiskey, fire.
The whiskey Truly and I'm like,
finally found it. Had to go the simple route and nailed it.
Case of no shitty quarterbacks when he sees them. Yeah, you had Phil Simms, Eli Manning, and now fucking Danny Dimes.
Hey, add in Kurt Warner.
Was he on the Giants?
Yes, he was before Eli.
Was he really?
Eli took over for him.
I don't know enough to call you wrong.
You know what's fucked up on that same note?
03 or 04, but Eli took over.
Yes, Mike. Kadarius Toney is overrated as shit. I hate Kadarius
I go against that, Mike. We were on the page there.
Kadarius Toney only got fed because Kyle Pitts was there, and I will die on that hill.
Man, Hector, you're right. Everyone's got your back. Kurt Warner was a New York Giant. No shit.
Okay, you want to hear something fucked up from my New England brain? Drew Bledsoe led to 2 quarterbacks' careers. Tony Romo, 2 quarterbacks' careers. Tony Romo and Tom Brady.
You want to know something? That it's the Jets' fault that Tom Brady's even a person in the NFL?
It's a Jets' fault Tom Brady's a person. His dad was a Jet.
Yes. Obviously.
No. See, what happened was Bill Belichick was going to be the head coach of the Jets, signed the contract to be the Jets head coach. The next day resigned, went to the Patriots, drafted Tom Brady, and there you go.
Dude, the ultimate what could have been the 99 Browns. Saban and Belichick on the same coaching staff.
But see, that's the thing, though. I don't think Saban's that good of an NFL coach.
I mean, clearly not at Miami Dolphins. But
yeah, clearly.
Yeah. He's amazing at being able to control the players and do everything college-wise. But in the NFL, when he doesn't have that control on the players anymore.
That's why I think the Jags are going to get fucked. Because I don't think Urban Meyer can handle the NFL and what you're allowed to do. I brought this up
a while ago, and Ghost and I got in a debate at the time, Hugh Hefness. But I don't have faith in Urban Meyer as an NFL coach. I think he's a phenomenal all-time NCAA coach.
Sure.
But once you're dealing with the egos and paying and all this, I mean, he was paying him under the table, but paying him in pro level and above the table, I don't think Urban Meyer is that good of a coach in the NFL.
And then your first move is to hire a coach who people hate because he was a racist or is a racist. And then you back out, you fire him, and then you go and you bring in your old-time superhero from back in the day, Tim Tebow. Like, you're just going to hand this guy a spot when you're trying to build a squad?
Yeah, he definitely made it an old boys club. Like, we all know the NFL is about who you know, not so much what you know. Urban Meyer just put that out into the world that, hey, by the way, this isn't about qualifying. It's about, who you actually know, not what you're good at.
Yeah, absolutely. That shouldn't be a
But
question.
Hoove has asked this twice now, so I'm making sure that I put this up for him. Who's excited for the Hoove Tube Tribunal draft tomorrow?
I am, because I can't say why, because somebody's in the room. But I'm going to be sauced. I'm going to be very drunk tomorrow going out in Boston.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be taking advantage of stupid trades with you and all the.
I'm auto drafting.
What a bastard!
I'm auto drafting. I will be sleeping because who decided to put it up at 9:00 Eastern time.
The only true time, Eastern time, by the way, Hector. But go ahead.
Exactly. Yes. Motherfucker has to work at 4 a.m. So
God damn, bro.
I'll draft for you.
Get up at 4. I clock in at 5.
I'll draft for you.
No. I'll be up. I'll draft like the first 7 rounds. It's 14 teams. It's not gonna be over till like 11. I'm gonna have like 2 hours of sleep.
That's all right. I'll just draft for you. I'll take all the good players, give you all the shitty ones, make some awesome trades.
Yeah, all those jokes in the sports me section are gonna come to fruition. You're gonna get Jameis Winston first overall.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. I'm taking the Jets defense. I'm gonna wait till the very last second.
If Jameis Winston is actually starting for the Saints, I will draft him.
I will buy the shit out of Jameis Winston this year.
Why are we still buying Jameis Winston?
I love him. 30 touchdowns.
Fantasy-wise, he puts up ridiculous points.
I keep fucking up where my finger is. But no, Hector's 100% right. He sucks as a real-life quarterback. I would not want him on my team if I was a GM. But fantasy-wise, bye.
Maybe it's because it's hard for me to separate fantasy and real, but I just cannot get on this train of continuing to buy Jameis Winston.
I'm just hoping by the 7th pick in the first round, Trevor Lawrence isn't off the board because I'm taking him.
Well, here, put your money where your mouth is. What if Sam Darnold's there?
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is.
He might be a 2nd rounder.
All right, no, that's like to be a top 10 fantasy, man.
Bro, even the top core, Patty Mahomes might not even go first round.
No, if anyone takes a quarterback first round, they're on drugs.
All right, here's the real question. Who's going to start the quarterback run?
I feel like, who's going to – that's a good one because I always try
Zach,
to wait.
You are?
Remember, I draft first, and then I draft 28th, and then I draft 29th. So going into the 3rd round, I'm going to have the first pick.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to start at that early 3rd pick?
Maybe. I mean, I'm already going to have my defense by then. I'm already going to have, my kicker by then. So, why not get my quarterback?
I might be drunk, and I'm just fucking you right.
Me and James both was like, wait, how come that's your first 3 picks?
Bro, I'm dumb, but that took me a second. So I clicked together. It's like, wait a minute.
I just saw the gears in both of your eyes. What did he say?
I'm trying to think because I'm at 7, and then I'm at 8 the next round, and then 7, and then 8. So I'm always in the middle of the pack, but it kind of bites you in the ass if you're not in one of those situations where you could get like a double pick back to back really closely.
Right. And I mean, look, the numbers show us that you don't need giant flashy quarterbacks. And shit, if you're right on Sam Darnold, then it's a huge payoff. But if you're wrong, he's not going to lose you a lot of points. He really is.
last year in our league, I had Justin Herbert at a steal who I picked up late in waivers, like 3 weeks in, and I rode him the rest of the season.
Yeah, you know who I thought was a fucking steal, Hector? Drew Lock. Look how that worked for me.
Yeah, I worked out. I am the reigning champ of my league. I had Josh Allen and Justin Herbert as my backup.
Dude, I did such shit in fantasy last year. I didn't touch the waiver wire. I was like, I could do without it. My team's sick. It was not.
Hold on. I'm supposed to take drafting Jameis Winston advice from the dude who drafted Drew Lock.
I got no comeback.
I actually duked Zach last year. I made him trade me Kittle.
I did. And who was it for? I got like 3 players in return.
And nothing panned out for you except Kittle for me.
Yeah.
So I ended up with Justin Herbert, Duke Johnson from Houston, Montgomery from Chicago, Diggs, Jefferson, Kittle, Hopkins, the other Johnson as a handcuff from Houston, Carlos Hyde, Tunyon from Green Bay, Brown from Buffalo.
So what you're saying is
basically, and I had Kamara.
Yo, John Brown is sneaky, always good though.
Yeah, he is.
Especially on the Raiders this year.
Well, depends
Who else
on.
do they have? Henry fucking first round bust Ruggs and my guy Brian Edwards, but he's always injured. I'll promote any Gamecock on the show you want me to.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
But
I just support any team that is cock in the name.
I'm glad you picked up where I was going there.
Yeah.
James is getting toasty.
Yeah.
How much of that bottle have you had there, Jimbo Pibbles?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll accept that answer. All right. Fuck. All right.
Bobby Tunyon, yes.
Apparently, we're like Bobby Tunyon. Who is? We put this up on our last episode, but James, who is like your sleeper? Like your number one sleeper? Like the ADP is low. I know how we all feel about ADP, but the ADP is low. But you think he's going to well overperform?
There's so many. I mean, off the bat, I've already sung the praises of Cortland Sutton. Sutton? What the fuck? Sutton.
You're doing great.
I'm doing so good right now, guys. You don't even know. Cortland Sutton, I think, is still a baller. I think he's had enough time to recover from his injury last year, and knee injuries usually take 1 to 2, which I was called out on. But I think he's had enough time away from the game. It was an early injury. I think Cortland Sutton's going to be awesome. Super deep. I'm going to still stand Brian Edwards. I really, on my life, think Brian Edwards, although TD reliant, is a monster in the red zone. You're welcome. That was my only coherent thought for the rest of the show. Howdy.
Jimmy Pibbles is here.
Jimmy Pibbles.
Peace out, Mike.
What the fuck, dude? You coward.
Jesus. But no, I think one of my tops is what? Corey Davis and Hector. I don't remember who you had. Oh, yeah. You had Kadarius Toney, as a matter of fact.
Yes, I did.
I have been adamant about how much I hate Kadarius Toney.
I actually had Corey Davis on my fantasy league last year, but he was hit or miss.
Right.
That's the thing about Corey Davis. It's historically. You have to look at the matchup. You have to look at who he's fucking facing, and even then you don't know.
Right. So what's your issue with Kadarius Toney? Did he touch you like a child?
Yeah, on the Pibbles Ranch. No, I actually
almost spilled water all over my computer.
I was super critical of Florida football all year. I didn't think Kyle Trask was good. I thought Kyle Pitts was the entire reason they were good. And then that kind of continued, but I had more faith in Kyle Trask watching him. And then he collapsed at the end. I think Kyle Trask in the next 4 years is going to be a top 15 quarterback. And I will die on that hill. He's the last breed of a fucking pocket quarterback that I'll have faith in. Fuck you, Mac Jones. Mac Jones and his fat ass can suck a dick. Mac Jones is the peak of male performance, sir. The only reason Mac Jones is a first round. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Hector.
It's like Mac Jones is a Tom Brady 2.0.
Tom
Brady came out and looked like that. He looked at Mac Jones, and then you're gonna look at Tom Brady at almost 50 and be like, all right, that could be Mac Jones at 50.
Dog, you know how many fucking times? Okay, this is the thing that infuriates me about New England fans. The things that blow my mind. 1, we lost because we wanted to. What? What does that even mean? I had people justify the Miami Miracle because they wanted to let Miami score. Doesn't make a fucking lick of sense. 2, every white quarterback that can't fucking move for shit and looks like he's wearing cinder blocks in his goddamn feet is the next Tom Brady. And if we're going to get real deep about it and get like, on that side of things, 3, if they're not white, New Englanders do not like them. And that is a real thing I will die on. Can't Kobe Brissett.
There's a Boston fan saying this shit.
Dog, look, I've never personally witnessed racism like we hear about in Boston.
Sure.
But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Sure.
And hearing like, oh, Cam Newton's going to fucking suck, bro. He's garbage. He's not garbage. He's an MVP caliber quarterback. You don't like him because he's flashy. That's it.
James going off, man. That whistle going straight to the head.
Yo, that Boston accent was
garbage.
I got my go. I will die on that. Cam Newton was fucking great the first part of the year. He got COVID. He sucked. I don't know what happened. He was running with the wrong side of the ball. I don't know, or wrong side, whatever. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Cam Newton's not atrocious as a quarterback. All of a sudden, Mac Jones comes into the picture and everyone's like, oh, he's the next Tom Brady. Fuck. I mean, the Sammy Boston. Fucking shit, bro. Like, calm down. Mac Jones is not the second coming of Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a once in a fucking generation person because he's the luckiest goddamn person on the planet.
If you don't make a Boston sports me persona, you're never allowed on again.
I thought I was in a Ted movie real quick.
Little known fact about James, he was actually an extra in The Departed.
No, but I was in Fever Pitch.
What?
Yeah, I was in the stands when they were filming Fever Pitch. They were like, if you want to stay in the stadium and watch the filming of Fever Pitch. So I was at that game and I was like, all right, bet, like whatever.
Were you close to the
action? That's the closest I've gone to Hollywood is that I was in the stands, not near Drew Barrymore.
The guy with his
Fever
Pitch. Were you in the bleachers? But I've said it, and I'm going to stay on this hill, is that Mac Jones is the next coming of Christ. He is the next Tom Brady, and the Jets and the Bills and the Dolphins are in for another 20 years of misery. I see that.
Mac Jones is only good, Zen, because I don't know what's going on, Mike.
I was waiting for your reaction before I tried to say anything. Mike is a fucking savage tonight.
Mike, I fucking love you, and you were gone, and then you come back and sucker punch me in the back of the head.
He's like, I'm leaving. He's gone for 15 minutes, and then before I go,
that was the equivalent of your boy leaving the club with the hottest chick there. Be like, yo, I'll see you guys later, and then getting sucker punched and finding out it was him. And he's like, I'm still gonna go fuck her. Fuck you.
I feel like that was a very
God, what were we even
story
talking about? I'm so angry.
Why Mac Jones is the next coming of Tom Brady? You were
Mac Jones is not good. The only reason he was good is because he was surrounded by 3 first-round picks and an offensive line that's built to fucking last and stack up behind him like the goddamn British Revolution. Once one falls, the next one steps in. It's a first-round fucking pick.
So outside of the wide receiver situation, he's going to that exact same situation.
How?
Well,
James White?
You don't see
I said outside of the wide receivers. He's got a hell of a
running
line.
back. Zachary Ryan.
You don't see Mac Jones. You don't see Mac Jones taking the starting spot within the season.
Mac Jones is going to be starting by week 4. He'll be starting by the Tampa Bay game.
No, that would be. Oh my God, no!
It'd be horrible to put him against Tom Brady.
I know, and I'm going to love every minute of it
until he throws up 100 points. You're
I
the
don't
first
care.
quarterback
I'm not a
ever to
Patriots
throw up
fan.
100 points.
Oh my god. Our Super Bowl is week 1. All right. I want to see what happens against us and the Chiefs. After that, I don't give a shit.
Our Super Bowl is week 1 too, because they put our first fucking game against Sam Darnold and the Panthers. We can't go out there and lose to our old.
That's week 1 for you guys.
Mhm.
You can't
That's
lose
how it
that
starts.
game.
At
You know,
Carolina.
If we lose that game, it's like fine, whatever. It's the Chiefs. If you lose that game, it's like you made a fucking mistake.
Yup. Well, that's the thing. I'll tell you what. I don't like the NFL at large, like the front offices and Roger Goodell. I think is a bag of actual fucking garbage. But their storyline writing is fucking superb. Of course, they would fucking do some shit like that. Like, by the way, did you know just because you traded Sam, you're playing him week 1? Go fuck yourselves.
And hey, suck a dick. Mike, I cannot wait.
That's what Mike just said to you.
You son of a bitch. We were 1 coverage linebacker away from winning that goddamn game.
Yeah, he said you won 0-1 week 1.
You know, Mike, you fucking get out of the comment section 1. 2. You know that was a goddamn helmet.
Will, shut up. Get out of here.
Anything is possible.
Let's be real about it. Tom Brady's inevitable.
He is fucking inevitable.
Will is a Tampa Bay Bucks fan and was super fucking happy once he heard Tom Brady came over.
Well, look, I hate Tom Brady, and I think he's the worst person on planet Earth because he makes out with his son. But
he does.
He gets deep with his son, bro.
My God, my wife hasn't kissed me that deep since shit. We got married. Fuck. But no, Tom Brady's genius is in the fact that he can build a team around him. Like his on-field play, yeah, sure, it's good, but his true genius is team building, and he's shown that time and time again. I don't know what a Chiefs tattoo necessarily.
I get a Chiefs tattoo.
What happened if the Chiefs end up cheating on you?
Is it fucking Pat Mahomes' paycheck, you stupid ass? I love you, Mike.
First it was James versus Hoove, and now it's James versus Mike. It's James versus the world.
Bro, I'm taking on everybody. All right,
James gets on here and chooses violence immediately.
That's the Boston way. All right, that's the Boston mix with the Browns. Just like fight. Mortal Kombat, bitch.
Oh,
I don't really want to sign out. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about anymore.
Madness, ladies and gentlemen.
You're real mustache.
Damn it, Mike.
Mike, aren't you isn't it like 10 o'clock your time? Nah, where are you? I don't even know where you live.
Oh, jeez.
My God.
Bro, God damn it, I thought Mike and I were cool.
You were cool until you came on wearing that jersey. He was like, yo, fuck that kid.
Fuck you. Cool. Week 2, we're cool. Week 1, you can suck a dick.
Grow a real mustache. God damn it, James.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit. What's going on, Hector? You just said, oof.
Well, the Yankees are still winning 1-0 on the 5th. Phillies are taking a hard loss by the Braves, so that sucks.
Yeah, the Yankees game is on a rain delay, isn't it? Or did they resume?
I think they resumed right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it's still a rain delay. Yeah, you're right. They didn't say it originally.
So we're just spending the most time beating the Sox. That's all that matters. Oh, yeah. You're in Cali.
So you
don't gotta go to bed. How are you a Chiefs fan in Cali? That's, by the way, this is code for not good, James. He messaged me.
I'm gonna be in your fucking comments every goddamn time, Mike. I want you to know I'm going to fucking assault you with the force of Baker Mayfield getting slammed into a goddamn brick wall. I'm coming for you, Michael Hicks. Drop the mic, FF. You can suck a dick. Our third one of the show. I got away with 3.
He's been counting. Like, how many can I get away with?
You said 1. I got 3.
Wait, don't let Dive Bar Sports know that Mike's a Cali guy that likes.
Oh God.
They'll say he's a bandwagon.
Oh yeah,
that's specifically why I wore the Browns jersey for this.
Because you knew Mike would be on, and you wanted to flirt with him.
Yeah, I do. Mike and I have some strong sexual tension that's not resolved.
Cut it with a knife, bro. Talk to me, by the way. We haven't talked about it, but the expansion draft for the Kraken, how do you feel about that?
Okay, I gotta talk about this because this is a sports me thing. There's another guy in BOTA, Zach, who does a lot.
I know, Soggy Boy. I love Zach.
You love Zach because he has the same name as you, and it's easy to remember. Zach knows everything about every fucking player that has more consonants than goddamn vowels in their goddamn last name. All right, all the accent marks on their fucking Karachenko last name. I know minimal about hockey, but I get tagged in so many things about like, hey, join this hockey battle. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I know the Lightning. And that's it.
Where did Soggy Boy go on Sports Me? I know me and him were like the hockey guys on there, and then he left me all alone.
Dude, he's been crazy busy. We've been like him and I personally have been working a bunch of shit for BOTA. I mean, when you look at our social media, a lot of that is me, but a lot of it is like consulting, like, hey, what are we going to do? A lot of that comes from Zach and being like back and forth communication, Drew editing what we're saying, and Chris being there to be like, that's fucking dumb. That's fucking smart. That's a group of friends. It's awesome.
I got to give you credit, man. You guys talk about content.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say? What was that?
He said he's the most
Zachary. I am the most attractive member of BOTA Sports. Thank you.
Okay. Is this what we're doing now?
Yeah, we're gonna just blow people's ears out for the next 30 minutes.
We hope you don't wear headphones.
Bukaki.
Should I fart into the microphone?
Yeah, do it. You won't. You fucking won't, you pussy.
No, you're right. I fucking won't.
I would, but I don't
actually
have to
shit
right
myself. It's all fun and games until I fucking shit on my microphone, and then
until one drops out of your shorts. All of a sudden, every fucking thing is off.
Got it on camera and everything.
Shit. Oh my god, boys.
Shit.
Do you have any other topics you would like to bring up? James, I'll let you go first.
Fuck it. Let's talk about the Kraken. I don't know shit. Who do they draft?
I don't know either. That's why I was asking you. I thought you were a hockey person.
The number one pick was Kali Jortnik.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck is that?
They ended up also, they got no superstar like all-star players.
Go to bed, you motherfucker. You're not allowed awake anymore.
They got no superstar players. They kept it pretty like hush. They didn't go for the number one goalie that was available. They went for someone else. They got
Jordan Eberle. I know that name.
Yes,
locking the old brain.
They got a pair of brothers. They got a pair of brothers.
I know that they tried to go for Carey Price, but they were concerned about his injury issues. So they held off.
I mean, yeah, if you're an NHL goalie and you have hip issues, I'm not going to fucking buy into you at 30.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
And they also didn't do any, because apparently the Golden Knight did like 10 trades or whatever to get additional players on their squad. They didn't do any. They only just drafted, and that's 33. It.
Whatever.
Interesting. Whatever. Did I break up?
All right, Hector. Yeah, it's just you and me, right, Hector?
You already know it.
All right. Bet. Wait, hold on. Here's a summary of what Zach said. Did I break up?
Can you hear that?
For a second. We're playing.
I don't remember what the fuck I said anymore. God damn it, you bastards. Holy shit. But no, I don't know. I haven't paid attention enough. I've got so much fucking shit going on that I haven't paid attention. I meant to today, and then I didn't get fucking home until I messaged you that I was taking a shit. So
yeah, how was it? Good?
It was good. I didn't have any Taco Bell, but it was like a Taco Bell kind of shit. So
God bless you. God damn.
Yes, it was an everything grabber. I was sweating. There was trauma involved. I'm just happy the wife went out to go get the kid, and I was left in peace to scream it out. So it was good shit. Very soul searching. I found who I truly was in that shit.
What the fuck is going on?
This show is completely off the fucking rails, and I love it.
Whenever we have James on, that's going to be the title of the show: is Off the Rails.
Oh man, yeah.
James insults Mike for fucking an hour 40 minutes. Wait,
an hour
and 4. You
dyslexia strikes again. Hour and 4 minutes.
Like, wait, you look like he was all beat up in the movie. Wait,
bro, I'm Mark Wahlberg in The Fighter, except I'm dead.
All right.
Oh my god.
So the last thing I got was the whole D-Hop situation. He was contemplating retirement just because of all the vaccination bullshit.
Yeah, I saw that deleted tweet, got him to this new NFL policy, got him thinking about his future. So for those who don't know the new NFL policy, if you can't field the team because of, COVID issues and your team is unvaccinated. Am I breaking up again?
Yes. Every time. Yeah, every time you go into a big statement about something.
Not to me that time. You were fine.
Oh, good. So it's James's fault. I'm only having trouble with that motherfucker. Anyway,
who dis?
The point being is that you might have to forfeit a fucking game. God damn it!
All right, hold on, dude. I'm gonna get my dog in the show. She's way more entertaining.
That was the most backhanded insult I've ever heard.
This is my dog.
Hi, cutie. What's her name?
Sophie.
Hi, Sophie. Everybody who's left in the chat, say hi to Sophie.
We'll bring my dogs in, but they'll be reckless right now.
Oh, yeah, they'd be going the fuck off.
Bro, look at this mini bitch.
I'm surprised that this is a big problem amongst players and that being vaccinated has caused a serious fucking problem.
No, my drink.
It's whiskey and truly.
Whiskey and truly. You're looking at my wall. Look, here's the thing I think about this. You're entitled to do whatever the fuck you want as an American.
Yeah.
You are fully allowed to get or not get the vaccine. It is your choice. I get the health benefits. I get all this. I get XYZ. But if D-Hop, if Cole Beasley don't want to get it, all right. Are you going to penalize them because they made like an American choice to not do something?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's also American for you as a business owner to lay down a set of rules and regulations for your employees that they have to follow. And you're right, 100% right. You don't have to follow those rules and regulations. That's between you and God and has nothing to do with me. But you're not free from consequences.
That money, though.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to kick out possibly the best receiver in the league?
Devontae Adams. We're not talking about Devontae Adams.
He's not the best receiver in the league if Rodgers ain't throwing him the ball.
I don't know about that. I'll take Devontae every day over D-Hop.
If Rodgers ain't throwing him the ball, I need to know who's his QB before I say Devontae Adams.
Like, by that logic, Allen Robinson's the best wide receiver in the league.
But Allen Robinson gets slept on, honestly. Allen Robinson is easily in the top 10.
Hold on, I'm going to go with Monaco here.
The attention span of an actual fucking goldfish. But I don't know if I would take D-Hop over Adams every day or vice versa, but just that's.
Can I be honest? Now that I say it, I'll take Allen Robinson over any of them every day. I'll do it.
Blame it on the
You can do that.
alcohol.
I had D-Hop and Diggs on my fantasy team last year, and I seen what they can do.
Jesus. Allen Robinson over D-Hop and Devontae Adams?
D-Hop performs no matter who's under center. Blake Bortles, bad. Blake Bortles, fucking
No,
AFC
but you
final.
said Allen Robinson over him.
Yeah. I'm talking about when he was on the Jags, he was balling out. When he was on the Jags with Blake Bortles, like when he was at his peak balling out, he balls out with Mitch. He balls out with Nick Foles. It doesn't matter. Allen Robinson is inevitable.
What kind of whiskey are you drinking?
1792.
Oof.
All right, rich people. But
It's not rich, dude. It was on sale. Idiot. Bet you feel dumb.
yeah. You just said taking Allen Robinson over D-Hop and Devontae Adams, and I feel stupid.
Dog, I'll die on that hill. I'm about to post that tomorrow.
If you don't post that on Sports Me, you will not be.
He's so lit right now.
James is about
Dog,
to
I'm
post
cocked right now.
it. All right, gentlemen, I have video editing to do. James has more whiskey to drink and ridiculous Sports Me battles to post. Hector, you don't work tomorrow, do you?
Yes,
no,
I do.
You do. Yeah, you got to get to bed, man.
In my notes, it's official.
This is in my notes. Do you work tomorrow, James?
No, I have an interview tomorrow, actually.
He had to think about it.
Bro, I
got
think about it hard.
You're moving up in the world. Fucking cracking up.
Bro, I'll be on the. Did you fart in the mic? I didn't even fucking hear it, you pussy.
That's all you heard is my gut. That's it. That's the little toot.
Because I was gonna shit.
You just see the back of his pants.
Hector's blue ass, and then one shit fall out from underneath his shorts.
Oh my god!
This is
You bring me back on every fucking week.
Yeah,
We
this
will
is
bring you back on. Don't you worry.
Easily the funniest episode so far.
Holy shit! I almost regret not being drunk tonight. But
real.
anyway,
Coward.
look,
Yeah,
man.
Coward at the beginning. It was probably Mike. Shout out Mike. Mike FF on whatever sports me Instagram, Twitter. Shout out Ghost. You liked my shit on Sports Me.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Dive Bar was in the chat. Sam Cardona from The Girl Who Talks Sports was in the chat.
Fucking shout out Sam. She guessed the random athlete of
Did
my
she?
brain, right? Yeah. Have you seen me doing it on TikTok? I'm a TikTok icon.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen Sam.
I'm
Don't
not
mess
sober.
with her, man. She works. I think she currently works for the NFL. She was working for.
She
NBC
does something with NFL social media, and she was like, "Fuck it, Leroy Irving." I was like, "I don't know what the fuck that was." Can I talk about that? Did you hear the thud? Leroy Irving has 4 lines in his Wikipedia page, and Sam Cardona out here guessed it.
I believe that she guessed it too. I believe wholeheartedly that she did not cheat and look it up. I believe
let people look it
wholeheartedly
up. I don't give a
that she just
shit.
called
I
it.
make that shit hard as hell, and she guessed it. I said 15-year career, Roger Staubach or fucking Terry Bradshaw, whatever, and she guessed it.
See, every time I see them, I don't answer because I'm like, I know I'm gonna look stupid. This is fucking hard as shit. I'm gonna have
It's
to
like,
like
dude,
take notes and
yo,
Google.
Shout out Johnny. Johnny's the fucking man. I have to eat Little Caesars pizza because of him. But he said he just keeps commenting Bo Jackson. If you look at all the battles on TikTok, he comments Bo Jackson, and I love it.
All right, so now I'm just gonna go for Ryan Leaf on any TikTok that I see of yours.
Ryan Leaf is inevitable to come back.
All right, gentlemen, we all got to get to bed. James, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not your dad.
You're gonna get more cocked and then.
Yeah, I'm gonna get more cocked and find some weird shit in line.
I'm so sorry for your girlfriend.
And that's Jimmy Pibble.
That's Jimmy Pibble's way.
James, if you can, let everybody know one last time where to find you. Give yourself the shout outs.
All right.
In the Jimmy Pibble voice.
Howdy. If you want some more sports content like this, you can find me at BOTA Sports. BOTA SPORTS everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. I look like a kid at his first rodeo right now. You can find me on Sports Me at BOTA Sports. You can find me on OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans, but I'll make one if you want it.
I'm going
Please
on
pay me.
OnlyFans and looking up Jimmy Pibbles.
Jimmy Pibbles. I will sing you songs and I will strip. And Baker
I
Mayfield.
wanna
movie.
go ho.
I won't show you my nipples, but I will show you my full asshole. Jimmy Pibbles.
That has got to be the best self-promotion I have ever heard. Find me in these places. I won't show you my nips, but I'll show you my whole asshole. Oh my fucking God. James, if you don't come down to the December 5th game, we are going to be sorely disappointed.
I think I
Holy
might
shit.
fucking have to now.
You absolutely have
I think I'm honestly locked into coming into Met.
Yes.
Dude, we got a bunch of people showing up. We got the boys from Jacked and Can. We got fucking hopefully Drunken Monkey shows up so we control his ass.
We got I know that there's like 12 to 15 people coming already. But I agree, Kevin. We need to put I won't show you my nipples, but I will show you my whole asshole on a t-shirt.
I allow you to show that on a shirt. You're welcome.
New merch coming out. All right.
Ass up, baby.
Horns down.
Oh shit. Hector, hit him with it, man.
Jimmy Pibble said what he said.
Jimmy Pibbles.